The Extinction Studies programme at the University of Leeds comes out of the environmental humanities, which seeks to understand from a cultural perspective how the environment has changed and how people relate to the natural world. But it has embraced so much more. It's moving beyond the environmental humanities, beyond even biological ideas around species loss, to consider the wider context for how the loss of species, cultures and languages impacts on people, culture and the natural world. We endeavour to be radically interdisciplinary by deliberately pairing PhD students with supervisors from contrasting disciplines. And that's really where the magic happens. We're able to force conversations by exploring tensions in different challenging questions that bring in different methods, different approaches, different philosophies to tackle big research problems.
Why does it have to be like this? Loss threading its line. Poets are nothing more than tourists walking dried up oceans, then tracking them back. My work is part of the Extinction Studies Doctoral training programme at the University of Leeds, which has the twin goals of understanding mass extinction events of the past and trying to prevent contemporary extinction events. My response has been to combine the fields of paleontological study and poetic practice to consider nuanced responses to extinction as a multi-contextual phenomenon.
I'm a postdoctoral researcher at the University of Leeds, and I've just finished my PhD on the Leverhulme Extinction Studies Doctoral training programme. I describe myself as an interdisciplinary conservation scientist, and I've just finished working on a project that considers the social, ecological and technological dimensions of Asian songbird trade, focusing in the global hotspot, which is Indonesia. It relates to extinction in terms of species decline that results from the widespread harvesting of wild birds. And given that so many species are involved in this trade and a lot are being affected by the trade directly, we considered how technology might intersect with this problem of illegal wildlife trade and how that might disrupt the enforcement environment and how interventions like this might affect and interact with cultural demands for owning wild birds.
I think in a time of great environmental change, it's really important not to focus on the minutiae. The Extinction Studies programme allows us to embrace the complexity of environmental change as it sits within a wider social and cultural context, and really try to probe some of the complexity rather than ignoring it. And it's that kind of approach that has embraced the complexity, tugged at strings of wicked, knotted problems in an attempt to better understand how we can develop a more sustainable future for culture, for nature, and for people.